Hello! In this video, I'll be sharing my experience of removing my wisdom tooth. So today's date is the 9th of July. On the 10th of July, which is tomorrow, I'll be going through a minor operation to get my right wisdom tooth removed. So how exactly did I get to this point? Well, for the past 2 to 3 years, I've been having problems with my wisdom tooth. And these problems will come in the form of on and off infection and pain. So normally without the pain, without the infection, everything is good, everything is fine. But occasionally when it gets infected, the pain is terrible and it's absolutely annoying. Let me just roughly show you what I mean. Okay, so these two here are our wisdom tooth. And in my situation, my wisdom tooth is kind of growing out and it kind of creates this tiny pocket here with the gums. And the problem with this pocket is that sometimes when you eat, the food gets impacted in this pocket, it gets stuck, and if you don't clean it properly, it gets infected. And all this infection causes a lot of pain. My most recent episode was a week ago, and it was one of the worst infections that I've had so far. I couldn't sleep at night, I had painkillers for a few days, and I was on 2 types of antibiotics. Right now, I'm feeling okay already, but I've decided that I've had enough and I'm going to get rid of this problem once and for all. So here we are. The time now is 12:30. My operation is tomorrow morning. Currently, I'm feeling a bit anxious because this is the first operation that I'm going to go through in my entire life. It's a minor operation, but still, it's an operation. I should probably get some sleep soon. So yeah, see you guys. Hello. So it's 8:30 in the morning right now. I just finished showering and I'm gonna head down for breakfast. Yesterday night I couldn't sleep that well because I was a bit scared. But hopefully everything goes well today. Let's go. Here I've reached my dentist at Lee Dental. 4th floor. Oh, this way. It's a pretty nice place. Feels like I'm in Starbucks right now. I used to do my braces back here in 2018. I thought they did a pretty good job, so I decided to come back again for my surgery. I'm a bit early for my appointment, so now I'm just gonna chill at this waiting area before they call me.
A few moments later.
We will need to insert an instrument in between these two teeth.
Okay.
The instrument, the function is to loosen the wisdom tooth. Because my technique will be make it loose, then only I will pull it out. So for the bottom one, bottom one because it's coming out like that, like horizontally. Okay, but luckily 50% of the crown portion is on the top of the bone, but 50% of it and the root is inside the jaw, inside the jawbone. Okay, so later we will need to open the gum because we will need to access the bone, the jawbone here lah. Okay? So how we are going to do? we will trim a little bit, not very much, like a little bit of the jawbone in order for us to section the tooth. For this tooth, usually it's like pieces lah. You after that you will not see a whole tooth already lah. It's like break into pieces because it's horizontal. We got nothing to grip. Like this one is a straight. The orientation is like straight, so we can like just grip it, so you can still see the whole tooth. Like the top one, you can still see the whole tooth, but the bottom one definitely is like break into pieces already. After the surgery, discomfort, swelling, bleeding, okay, this is like sure will happen one lah. Okay, so if you agree, then you can sign here. Then I will sign here lah. Any question you wanna ask ah?
No question for now.
Okay loh, then you sign. Oh.
So I've just finished signing the consent form. Now I'll go for my surgery.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I just came back from the operation, and as you can see, my face is a bit swollen on the right side, and it's still a bit numb from the anesthesia. I'm currently also biting on cotton at the back of my mouth to control the bleeding, so pardon my voice, it's a bit funny. So what is my experience of this entire thing? Well, I would say it's quite a scary experience. First of all, I had to remove 2 wisdom teeth in total. One is at the top part and the other one is at the bottom. The top part is just a normal extraction. The dentist just had to pull it out. Whereas for the bottom part, because of how the tooth is orientated, it had to be broken down into pieces and taken out one by one. This entire procedure was done under local anesthesia, but due to the fact that my teeth is a bit sensitive, even with the anesthesia, I could still feel the pain while the dentist was drilling my teeth. And in the middle of the process, she had to top up the anesthesia to make me tolerate the pain better. And another thing quite scary about this entire thing is all the instruments that the dentist was using, especially the drills and the needles. As the instruments are going into your mouth, I was feeling a bit anxious and I was anticipating the pain that would come with it, especially the drills, because it was making some crazy sounds. It was constantly like and it's very annoying. Yeah, but luckily I could still bear with it and everything kind of went smoothly. Okay, now let me just show you my wisdom teeth. So this one right here is the upper wisdom tooth. It was removed by normal extraction. The whole piece was just plucked out. You can look at how big this thing is compared to the size of my pen. This is the size of my finger for comparison. It's quite a huge chunk. And the one at the bottom is the bottom wisdom tooth. So using a drill, the dentist broke up the bottom wisdom tooth into little pieces before she took it out one by one. This is the one that caused me a lot of problems and it was very painful. Okay, currently I feel that there is no pain at the operation site because I'm still under anesthesia. The effects had not worn off yet, but I'm not sure about what will happen after it has worn off. But the doctor has already prescribed me with some painkillers, some anti-inflammatories, and some antibiotics. Hopefully everything goes well in the next few days. All in all, I feel like this experience is quite a scary experience, but in the end, I just feel that I'm grateful that finally I can get rid of this wisdom tooth problem that has been bothering me for quite some time. So this is the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys have learned something about wisdom tooth extraction. I'm not a dentist here. If you need any more accurate information, it's best that you go to a credible source or maybe consult a dentist for this. Hope you guys enjoy the content. See you guys next time. Bye.